Hello everyone, this is SB Sangre. Today I am going to discuss one of the professional electives that will be offered to you in your sixth semester of third year. The name of this elective is Advanced Automobile Design. You can see here today we are going to discuss what are the prerequisites for this elective, what are the contents of this elective, and what we are supposed to do during the entire semester if you select this elective as your option. So basically the first important point for this elective subject is that advanced automobile design is an elective which is offered as the part of Tata Technologies Ready Engineer Program Part 2. So that means this elective is part 2 of Ready Engineer Program. So okay, now uh, before actually starting the contents of this particular elective, the syllabus and everything, first I will explain what are the prerequisites and eligibility criteria for this particular elective. Now this point is important because from this year onwards, the Tata Technologies has changed the rules and regulations uh, to offer this as an elective, and as per their new instructions and new guidelines, this there is a change, minor change in this particular elective. The first important point is about eligibility. Now the students who have enrolled for part 1 of Ready Engineer program, that means the students who are appearing for fundamentals of automobile engineering or automobile design in part first, that means in fifth semester, will be eligible for this particular program. That means the students who are enrolled for Ready Engineer program are only eligible to select this particular elective subject. There is second prerequisites. The student must have finished all the required modules of I Get It and Soft Skill before examination date, before due date basically, which is the 17th of December, and then only he will be eligible to select this particular elective. This is the second prerequisite. The third prerequisite is that the students must get at least one type of certification when Tata Technologies conduct final examination. And all of you know that the final examination of part 1 is on 15th of January. Yesterday itself I had uploaded this message on our official WhatsApp group. So in that particular examination, you must get at least one certification. Now, as per the rules of Tata Technologies, the certifications are given if you have marks more than 40%. So the 40 to 60%, the student will get participation certificate, and 60 above the student will get Ready Engineer certificate. So to be eligible for this particular elective, student must get either participation certificate or Ready Engineer certificate. So basically these are three important prerequisites. I will recall these prerequisites, that is eligibility criteria. The student must, number one is student must be enrolled for Tata Technologies Ready Engineer program in current semester, that is semester 5. Second, student must complete all the 6 modules of I Get It and 3 modules of soft skills before due date. Today is the due date. Third thing, or third eligibility criteria, is that student must get the marks more than 40% in final examination conducted by Tata Technologies for part 1, and that examination will be conducted on 15th of January. So these are eligibility criteria. In simple words, that means the students who are not part of Red Engineers program are not eligible to select this particular elective. This is one part. Second part is that it is not mandatory to select this particular subject as an elective for the students who are already enrolled for a Ready Engineer program. In very simple words, that means you are free to leave the program and select any other elective of your choice. So all the eligible students, that means all the enrolled students, if they want to select any other elective, they can simply leave the program and they select they can select any other elective of their choice, because we are offering 4 elective. So the students, if the eligible students, if any are interested in some other elective, they can simply leave the ready engineer program and they can select any other elective. So this is it. We are not making anything mandatory. Please note that you can anytime leave the program and you can select any other elective. So this is very important part, and just try to understand this very carefully, then we will go for syllabus. Now again, we'll come to the point of technical things for this particular subject. Now this is the course which is relevant and mainly related to automotive design, that means automobile design. And if you go to very specific things, this is very specific for BIW and plastic trims. Now what is BIW? Basically BIW is body in white, that means the entire chassis of your passenger cars, and interior trims is all the interior parts that you see when you enter into the car. So we will be dealing with various design principles, various materials, the material selection criteria, the design criteria. Then we will be also discussing various crash testings. NCAP star ratings are there, and many companies advertise these things very aggressively, like our car is 5-star rating and so on. So we will be discussing all those safety features, the front side crash rollover testing, the rear impact test, and so many things. Similarly, we'll be discussing with physical testing of plastic trims and similar kind of things. And why this is relevant? Because currently majority of focus in automobile design is on safety, and in last 3-4 months there are many celebrity death occurred because of accidents. The Cyrus Mistry event that took place, even the car was very high end Mercedes Benz, even that casualty happened. So government is focusing more and more on safer cars, and this is very important subject. And as this subject is designed, developed in association with Tata Technologies, will get through knowledge uh, of all advanced automobile design related tasks. Now there will be again 6 units. Um, of course, I'm not going to read the units. You can just go through the syllabus. I will upload it, and we will go ahead. So this is very simple. The crux I had already explained. The concept I'll explain. This is all about the automobile design. Okay. Now this is for your theory. So obviously there will be 3 lectures per week. Other regulations are same, just like other elective. There will be 2 ISs. The components of ISs will be just like your other subjects. No issues for that. There will be one MSc, there will be one ESC. ISC 1 will have 2 components, ISC 2 will have 2 components, and overall 4 components will be there. What will be the ISC components, that I will discuss later on. This is a very specific point, and I will be discussing this when you enroll and when we start our lectures. So this is all about the theory. Now there is one turn of tutorials also. So this subject has tutorial. So during tutorial, we are expected to do lot of things. Obviously, frankly speaking, we will not get sufficient time. Always we will be running out of time, because time is very limited, and tasks to be completed are huge. So I'll be talking now during tutorial. The main purpose of tutorial is to understand or to assess your application oriented understanding of the subject. So we will have discussions, we will discuss any doubts in your mind. We will be discussing automobile related things and making the doubts clear. That is number one. Second thing, we will be completing all ISCs, that is in semester examination components, during the tutorial sessions. Now those in semester ISC components can be quiz, it can be assignments, it can be completion of your I get it and soft skill videos, it can be the surprise tests or declare tests, it can be a presentations and so on. So we are completing all these tasks during tutorials. Okay. Now at the end of your semester, all of you must complete one presentation, the topic I will be giving to you. So I will give the relevant topic. The topic will be related to automobile only. It can be design, it can be techno commercial, it can be anything related new to automobile. This time I am planning to give you the topics directly to you, and you are supposed to prepare one report, PPT and report, and complete the presentation at the end of our semester. So this is what we are doing during the tutorial sessions. Okay, now briefly I will go to the units. The first unit is requirement specification in pre-program stages. Now this is all about the design process. What is the how the design of car starts, what is the customer feedback, then how and what are the procedures and what happens in various steps that we'll be discussing. Next is product lifecycle management and BIW gateways. So we'll be discussing the concept of product lifecycle management, PLM it is called, which is the building block of all modern industries today. Okay, then we'll be discussing concept of BIW. That means what is BIW, body in white, how that is classified, what are the benefits of and limitations of each classification type, and so on. Similarly, we'll be discussing interior plastic trims. Okay, in unit number 2 we'll be discussing design concept and considerations in BIW. So in this point we'll be discussing what are the factors which affect the design of passenger car chassis. Okay, so that is one part of unit number 2. The second part of unit number 2 is various materials and grades. So we'll be discussing few important engineering materials specifically used for the chassis. And in third part we'll be discussing the trim material, that means the interior plastic materials. The unit number 3 is all about GD&T. You know the concept of GD&T. We are applying those concepts specifically for BIW, and we'll be discussing sheet metal joining processes like welding, tailor welder blanks, and so on. uh, Unit number 4 is DFMEA. So this is very important concept. Apart from our elective, forget about elective, for your career point of view this is very important concept, because each and every part which is designed in any industry requires this activity to be completed. So this is design failure mode and effect analysis. So you just name any component. Take example of your footwear. Suppose you are designing a new shoe. You know Adidas is big company, and that company is designing new shoe, so they must carry out this DFMEA. So we'll be discussing what is the concept, what is the process, what are the benefits, the procedure, objective, prerequisite, and so many things of design failure mode and effect analysis. Then we will be going for design verification. So there are a lot of verification processes. Most of the companies are using finite element analysis method, and apart from that we are utilizing some physical testing also. So we'll be discussing those verification methods. Unit number 5 is mainly related to CAE, that is computer aided analysis or computer aided engineering. That includes all the simulation and finite element analysis like ANSYS and so on. So we will be studying that unit number 5, which is related to CAE. That is the simulation on software. Unit number 6, that which is the last unit, is the test validation and assessment. Basically we are discussing all physical testing of car. So what is the front impact testing, what is the, you have heard about crash testings, various crash testings. So we'll be discussing the setups, the parameter checked, and variety of test procedures for frontal impact, side impact, rollover test, rear impact test, and so many tests. And last one is vehicle regulation. So this is all about the syllabus. There will be 6 units. Mainly the subject is uh, oriented towards automobile design, especially vehicle chassis. So this is all about from my side. Of course, if you have any doubt, feel free to contact me. And obviously one last point of discussion that I have yet to discuss is, if you are genuinely interested, then select this. Okay, we are not forcing you to select this. If you are not interested at all in design, you can select any other elective, we are not making it mandatory, because we want to keep the quality level of this course at certain level. So if you are serious, if you are genuinely interested, definitely select this, you will get benefited. Okay, so that's all from my side. If you have any doubt, contact me. I will be posting the syllabus on our group. So that's all from my side. I will be stopping now. Thank you.